Hey neighbors, this is Brent with your midweek check-in. Have you ever felt trapped, just stuck, because of things that you've said or done, circumstances of your life? Have you ever just felt like you're stuck? Man, I know I have. A lot of times I found myself stuck. Things that people have done to me, the ways I've been mistreated, someone catching me doing something that I probably shouldn't have done. And you find yourself in that prison, you find yourself stuck. And what do? Well, you can sit and you can dwell on the thing that got you there. You can dwell on the ill treatment that you're receiving. But when we were in church this past Sunday, we were talking about Joseph and talking about how, he was completely mistreated. The guy was a little bit arrogant, you might say. We're talking about Joseph, not the daddy of Jesus, but the favorite son of Israel. And we heard the story about how he got the feathers of his brothers all fluffed up and they threw him in a cistern. He felt trapped, disowned, betrayed. And then they sell him off into slavery. And that wasn't enough. He ends up in slavery with the Ishmaelites, heads out, finds himself finally with an opportunity to serve Potiphar. But then Potiphar's wife, she shows up. And she thought the guy was handsome and good looking, and she tried to victimize him. And it ended up working. He avoided temptation. He tried to stay away from all the trouble that could get him in trouble with his boss. And what happens? Trying to do the right thing, and he finds himself stuck again, now in prison. Have you ever felt like he feels? You ever felt like Joseph, that the world had turned against you, that you were trying to do everything right, but the world just keeps trapping you? Well, here's some good news for you today. Jesus came to set the captives free. He said it himself. In another place in the Gospel of John, he tells us that he's the gate, he's the door. He's the one that can take us from our place of captivity, and quite honestly, he can set us free. So I just want to remind you today, whatever you're going through, if you're feeling trapped by life circumstances, feeling trapped by the way that people are treating you, or the way that they've confined you, I just want to encourage you to take your eyes off of those folks, to take your eyes off of the perpetrators, to take your gaze off of the circumstances that have led you to believe you're a victim, and instead put your eyes on Jesus. Put your eyes on the one who loved you enough that he would come to set you free. Live in that goodness today. Live in that freedom. And I look forward to seeing you this next Sunday. We're going to continue the story of Joseph, and I hope you'll be there. We'll be at worship at 9 and 11 there at Stewart Elementary. In the meantime, have a great rest of your week. God bless you. Bye-bye.